All right, so in this video, I have a oldie but goodie for 2021. This is a look at the original comfort sneaker by Nike. At least by sneakerhead terms, this was the first one that I think a lot of people were really like drawn to because of the comfort of the shoe, not because of the looks, because they're kind of fugly looking shoes. But here we have it, the Nike Roshe 1, as they're calling it, not the Roshe Run like it used to be called back in the day. And these retailed at $75, but this is a fun throwback. I posted this on Instagram and Twitter, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta buy these. I have to buy them to try them out again and just bring them back in 2021, see if they're comfortable still, or if it's something that now that we have so many different types of comfort sneakers out there, maybe these are obsolete. But regardless, here we have it, the Nike Roshe 1. Let's go ahead and get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hess here. Hopefully you guys are having a great day out there. And if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you haven't used my website, Collective Kicks, I basically post a bunch of sneaker deals that I find for you guys on Nike and Adidas, Foot Locker, Eastbay, sites like those. This is one that I found on Foot Locker for $75 retail, free shipping as well. And I'll link them in the description if you guys are interested in buying a pair. To feel a little nostalgic, I posted it on Twitter, and a lot of people were like, yeah, leave them in the past, don't bring them back in 2021. But it was already too late because I already purchased a pair of these, and I just really wanted to get these back in hand and on feet. Back in the day when you're waiting in line for sneaker releases, a lot of people were wearing Roshes because they were something that I mean, honestly, at first I was like not on board with until I tried them on, and I was like, wait, this is, I can see why people are doing this on a regular basis. There's nothing crazy proprietary about the foam in the midsole of the shoe. It feels, I think it's a Phylon midsole. It's kind of just okay. It's nothing crazy, amazing, or anything like that. The upper is a mesh upper. It's kind of flimsy, like extremely flimsy. So it's kind of like a two-piece upper. You have the toe box and the tongue, but then you have the side panel with the swoosh on both sides where the laces come together, and that locks in your foot. And then you have a little heel cup on the back that's pretty flimsy and a little bit of heel padding. No padding on the tongue. Again, a very, very basic pair of sneakers. The Nike swoosh is fused on both sides of the shoe. It looks fairly generic, but I think the magic for me, at least back in the day, was these insoles, how they have the little ribbed bumps or whatever they are on the insole. For some reason, that was like very therapeutic when you're walking around in these. This is the very first pair of sneakers that I ever tried on without socks. And I know nowadays, I mean, honestly, I wear shoes without socks all the time, just running little quick errands and stuff. I'll just throw on the sneakers and go. But this is the very first one that I ever tried without socks. And part of it was because of that insole, how it was so comfortable, but also because of the free like feeling inside of the Roshe Run. So you put your foot in, you can wiggle your toes around. They're a very liberating feeling, I guess, when you put them on feet. But the upper and the liner, in my opinion, is what made these the original comfort sneakers. So when I bought these, I put them on feet, and instantly I was like, oh yeah, like here we go. We're back to the Nike Roshes. And I wore them around just inside the house even. I was like, it was just fun to be able to put them on and have that kind of throwback feeling. It kind of reminds you of that high school cologne that you used to wear, and then you smell that cologne again in like now, and then you're like, whoa, it still smells awesome. You remember how good the Aqua di Gio is, or whatever the colognes are that I still have Aqua. Like honestly, that's one of my staples. I'm a huge cologne head too. I have probably 30 bottles of cologne, but it's the same nostalgic feeling. You put the shoes on and you remember that feeling as soon as they hit the toes. For those people that have never tried the Roshes, especially for the newer sneaker people out there that are like, what are Roshes? All I know is Adidas Boost, Ultra Boost and so on. Don't get me wrong, I still love my Ultra Boost and everything else, and they're definitely a cut above what you're getting with these, but something about these, they just have that house slipper vibe, and the price point at that $75 is super easy going. And it's just a very unassuming pair of sneakers, just one of those ones you can throw on and know that you're going to have like a relaxing day. You're not going to do any strenuous activities in these things because your foot will fall out of itself because there's just not enough structure to these. And I don't know, it's liberating to be able to put on and have no structure and know that, like I said, you're going to have an easy day. But that's it puts a smile on my face only because I just remember that feeling of wearing these, and then the fact that they're bringing them back again makes me happy. So it's just one of those things. I don't know if you guys out there are interested. If you guys are, and you guys are happy that they brought these back and you remember those times of wearing your Roshis, drop a comment and let other people know. Or am I just crazy? Like, I just am super stoked that I was able to get a pair of these in modern times. And it's maybe one of those things that Adidas needs to take note of with like Adidas Boost, the Ultra Boost specifically. It's okay to hang up the jersey and not produce the Ultra Boost for 3 years or 5 years and then let the people like remember how great that shoe was and then bring it back in a retro and then have people remember like, oh yeah, these are what I was missing. Like, I think that they definitely need to do something like that. Nike and Jordan Brand are the kings of doing that. They retire products all the time and then just bring them back years later. And yeah, I think this is one of those ones that probably one of the ones that I was really excited to see. At first I thought it was a glitch, you know, like sometimes you hit the sites and you're like, wait a minute, is this really in stock? And then I looked at it and then I checked it out because it's the OG colorway too. I actually had this one. I got them from the employee store for like 35 bucks back in the day, or $38 I think back in the day or something like that. It was super cheap because I'd always get them from the employee store, and they had a bunch of different colorways. They actually had some Yeezy-esque hyped up colorways too at one point, but all in all, like, man, super welcome back in the collection. Still relevant in my opinion, very comfortable when you put them on. But leave a comment, what do you guys think about the Roshis? Is it something that you think is still really, really ugly and not worth trying out? Did you buy a pair? Anybody that bought a pair like myself in modern times, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know that I'm not the only one that scooped up a pair. Fit for me was true to size. I went 9.5 and was happy with that as I was in the past. And man, just stoked that they brought some old comfort sneakers back and gave me those old school vibes that I was looking for. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and watching. Again, if you guys want to buy a pair, link in the description. Foot Locker site, I believe, is down there. And if you guys are new to my channel, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. Notification bell to be notified when my videos go live. I don't know why I feel like I have to tell you guys how to use YouTube. Like 99.9% of you guys already know how to do it, but I feel like I do have to tell you guys though, because I do see the metrics and over half of you guys that watch my videos aren't subscribed yet. So if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be rad. Anyways, hopefully we'll see you guys back for some more of my videos. Got a bunch coming. And yeah, peace guys.